Hello students, Namaskar. Welcome to Careers 360. The CAT exam is already done, and CAT, as you all know, is the only pathway that we can use to get into any of the pedigreed IIMs. All the IIMs, the only pathway for you is to get through the CAT examination. And most of these IIMs will look at it as the first filter to send you the GDPI letters and calling you, inviting you for the GDPI sessions. And that would be possibly 90 percentile and above. And for some of the IIMs, it can also be 95 percentile above. But that is where the importance of CAT starts diminishing. You should all know the kind of weightage that your CAT score has when you actually want to get into the admission, get admitted into any of the IIMs. Many students might not know that the weightage of CAT scores in the admission process is much, much lesser. It is very, very high in terms of filtering students who would be invited for the GDPI sessions. But the weightage of it when you want to get admission into IIMs is much lower. Let me tell you how it all works out. What I'm about to list out is the kind of weightage that your CAT score has in the overall matrix or in the overall admission process, so that you understand what you must work on beyond the CAT score. Because the CAT exam is over and whatever you got in your hand is you already got it. Now, what is it that you need to work on is something that I'm going to talk about now. So, what I'm about to do now is to list out the IIMs and the weightage that they have of the CAT score in their entire admission process in descending order, right? As I told you, this is not about getting the GDPI letter, for which the filter is CAT and typically it's 90 percentile and above. But now I'm talking of once the GDPI letter is done, what is it? What is the weightage of your CAT score in the admission process, and what you should be working on as you move along? The first one is Indian Institute of Management, Sambalpur. This is in Orissa. The batch, the CAT weightage here is just 30%, which means whatever you got as a CAT score, the weightage is just 30%. 25% of it is dependent on your personal interview. Then you have about 2% weightage for your 10th class score, 5% for your 12th class score. Graduation score is about 8%. Work experience is 15%, and gender diversity, because this institution obviously wants to ensure that there is fairer gender representation within the IIM. They give 15% weightage for gender diversity. By the way, IIM Sambalpur is ranked 50th best in the NIRF ranking, and its placement percentage is 100%. The median salary has been 16 lakh rupees. So, but more importantly, the CAT weightage is just 30%. You should be really working on the personal interview, which is 25%, the work experience, which is 15%, the gender diversity, which is 15%, because these three carry a really, really lot of weightage out here. The second institute that I'm talking about now is the IIM Sirmaur. Now, the weightage here, CAT weightage again here is just 30%. The personal interview weightage is 20%. The written aptitude test is about 10%. The 10th class score has about 3% weightage. 12th class score marks have 4% weightage. The graduate score has 8% weightage. The work-ex is 20% weightage. So actually, if you look at it, within personal interview, written aptitude and work-ex, it's about 50% weightage, and the CAT has just 30% weightage. And of course, this institution also has a 5% gender diversity weightage. So with all these things, you're actually looking at CAT weightage being just 30%. That's very important for you. Now, IIM Sirmaur is ranked 57th best in the management category in the NIRF ranking. It's placed 100% of its students. The median salary has been 12.61 lakh rupees. The third institute is IIM Kashipur. Here, the weightage of CAT score is just 33%. The personal interview has 25% weightage. Then the 10th class, 12th class and graduation score is 5% weightage each. And of course, the work-ex is 12% weightage, academic diversity 4%. And the reason why they talk of academic diversity is because they want all kinds of people who studied all kinds of things, so that there is greater diversity in terms of learning. So they'll pick up students who are from arts, commerce, BTech graduates, and so on and so forth, because there's greater diversity and greater conversation about it. And gender diversity here is 6%. The rank of IIM Kashipur last year has been 23rd best in India. 100% placement, and the median salary here is 17.2 lakh rupees. The next institute is IIM Indore. The CAT weightage here is 40%. The personal interview, the weightage here is 45%. So very, very important to understand how you prepare for the personal interview here. The 12th class and graduate score is 5%, so they don't have the 10th class marks giving any weightage, but the 12th and graduation has 5% weightage. The gender diversity is 5%. The NIRF rank of this institute is 8th best in India all over the country based on NIRF. The placement percentage is 100%, and the gender median salary here is 24.7 lakh rupees last year. The next one is IIM Ranchi. Again, here the CAT weightage is 40% only. The personal interview here has 30% weightage. The placement percentage here is 100% again, and the median salary has been 16.5 lakh rupees. It is the 17th best B school in the country based on NIRF. The next one is IIM Raipur. And here the CAT weightage is just 42%. The personal interview has 23% weightage. The NIRF rank is 14th best B school in the country, 100% placement of all students, and the median salary has been 20 lakh rupees. By the way, here the 35% weightage is given to written aptitude, 10th class, 12th class, the work experience, academic diversity, all this put together is about 35% weightage. Then you have IIM Nagpur, where the CAT weightage is just 45%. The 10th, 12th and graduation marks are 10%. So in all put together 30% weightage for the past academic credentials. Then the work experience has 10% and the gender diversity has 10%. This institute, IIM Nagpur, has been ranked 31st best in the country with 100% placement and a median salary of 16.85 lakh rupees. Then comes IIM Jammu, where the CAT percentage weightage is 45%. The personal interview here has got 30% weight. Right, the work experience is 10%, gender diversity weightage of 5%. The rank of NIRF All India Best is 42nd here. The placement is 100% and the median salary has been 15.25 lakh rupees. Then comes IIM Kozhikode, one of the best institutes around. Its NIRF rank is 3rd best. It's placed 100% of its students. The median salary has been 27 lakh rupees in the 2023 batch. Here the CAT weightage is 50%. The 10th and 12th class marks, the 10th class marks is 15% weightage. The 12th class marks is 20% weightage. So they're giving a lot of weightage for your past academic merit. The work experience is 5% and the academic diversity is 5%. Gender diversity here is 10%. So girls, if you want to join in, this is a very, very good college because it also gives gender diversity of 10% weightage for you. The next one is IIM Visakhapatnam. IIM Visakhapatnam is ranked 26th best in NIRF ranking, placed 97% of its students. Median salary has been 16 lakh rupees. The weightage for IIM Visakhapatnam is 50% only as far as CAT weightage is concerned. The 10th, 12th and graduation marks are 10%. So the past academic merit really has a lot of weightage here, 30% of it in all. The work experience is 10% and gender diversity again is 10% weightage. So again, a very decent institute if you have past great merits and scores and then you want to get into this institution. The next one is IIM Tiruchirappalli. Now this one, again the CAT weightage here is 50%. But the personal interview has 25% weightage. The 10th, 12th and graduation score are 2, 3 and 5. The work experience has 10 weightage here and the gender diversity has got another 5 weightage here. The NIRF rank of this institution has been 27th best in the country, 100% placement of its students at 18.6 lakh median salary. Then you have IIM Bodh Gaya. CAT weightage here is 50% only. The personal interview has 20% weightage. The work experience has got 16% weightage. Then you also have 10th, 12th and graduation marks giving a weightage of 4, 4 and 6. The rank of this institution has been 33rd best in the country with a placement of 100% of its students at 15.5 lakh median salary. Then you have IIM Amritsar, where the weightage of CAT again is just 50%. The 10th, 12th and graduation marks are 10th, weightage of 10 and 5. The work experience has got 15% weightage here and gender diversity has got 10% more. It's ranked 47th best in the country. 100% of its students got placed at 15.94 lakh median salary. Then you have IIM Bangalore. Of course, it's the most pedigreed. It's the second best B school in the country. With a 100% placement record, 33 lakh rupees median salary. Here, the CAT weightage is 50%. So what you notice is that as you keep going up the ladder in terms of the quality of the IIM or the rank of the IIM, you realize that the weightage of CAT is higher because they have over a period of time started believing or understanding that a good CAT score means that the student has performed much well in many other things in the past also possibly. But here the CAT weightage is 55%. The 10th, 12th and graduation scores are 10 each. So which means you are talking of 30 marks for your past academic merit. The work experience has got 10% marks and the gender diversity is 5% marks. It is ranked second best in the country, 100% placement at 33 lakh rupees median salary. Then you have IIM Calcutta. where the NIRF rank is fifth best in the country. 100% of its students place at 33.67 lakh rupees. The CAT weightage here is 56. The 10th class marks have 10% weightage. The 12th class marks have 15% weightage. Gender diversity of 4, and so on and so forth. So here again, you actually need to work on your GDPI, and the 10th, 12th marks are also having very good weightage. But the CAT weightage is 56%. Then you have IIM Lucknow, where the weightage of CAT is 60%. The 12th class marks have 10% weight. The graduation marks have 10% weight. The work experience has got 10% weight. Academic diversity has got 5% more, and gender diversity has got 5% more. It's 7th best ranked in the country with a 100% placement record and about 30 lakh rupees of median salary. At 60% CAT weightage, followed by 20% for personal interview. The gender diversity is 5%, and the placement has been 100% at 18.73 lakh median salary. Then you have IIM Udaipur, again with a CAT weightage of 60%, and the personal interview has got 15% weightage out here. The median salary of these students is 18.53 lakhs rupees, and the placement has been 100% for all its students. Then you have the best one, and IIM Ahmedabad, which is ranked the best B school in the country. Right, it places 100% of its students at 31 lakh rupees median salary. The CAT weightage here is 65%. The 10th class marks have 10% more weightage. The 12th class marks have 10% more, and graduation has 10% more. The work experience is 5%, gender diversity is 2, and so on and so forth. But it's the best ranked institute, but here the weightage is 65%. But if you look at the whole thing, more than 80% of the B schools that you have, the CAT weightage is less than 50%. Actually, it's 40% and lesser. So your CAT score, once you get your GDPI, it is very important for you to start working on the next step, because CAT is done, you got your GDPI, which means the call letter has come to you. Now it is for you to understand how you can actually rate yourself across the multiple parameters, which is the 10th class marks, the 12th class marks, the graduation marks, the personal interview, the group discussion, and so on and so forth. Because once you and the work experience, the diversity, if you are dealing with gender diversity, because only then you will be able to deal with this whole thing. Right, so this is very important for us. There is another one, IIM Shillong, where the CAT weightage here also is 65%, 10th class marks 10%, 12th marks 10%, and so on and so forth. But what I'm trying to tell you very clearly is that understand that once you get the GDPI call, the CAT is done, but the weightage of the CAT score is much lesser when you actually consider the admission process. And it is very important for you to start working on, create a table for yourself, create a matrix for yourself, trying to understand what is the kind of score that you're likely to get on each of these metrics. And by the way, it's a very complicated formula that each of these IIMs adopt. You must go to the respective websites to understand the complicated formula, because there is again within that, there are categories and subcategories within each of these metrics that I've talked about. But once you understand that, you'll be able to create a grid for yourself, which will tell you which college, which B school you're likely to get into based on the weightage of CAT, and then deal with it. So even if you get a 90 percentile in CAT, it doesn't mean that you're out of the game if you got a GDPI call, because the other things will kick in and they might actually overweigh many of the others who got even 99 percentile, and you might still get into the best IIM in the country. Thank you so much, guys. Namaskar.